in order to be able to enjoy the finer things in life, you got to be in a healthy space. And you'll get there with the new book, The Balanced Wealth Approach, Secrets to Living Long and Living Rich. That's what I like, okay? It's all about a lifestyle that incorporates physical fitness, mental health, and spiritual well-being into your financial planning. And this morning, we have the author joining us to talk all about the secrets to living long and living rich, Tome Hine. Tome, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Ashley. Good morning. Great to be with you.
Yeah, so you got to tell me, what are the components of the balanced wealth approach?
So the components, Ashley, are split between four of them are financial, which may come as no surprise, right, from a wealth manager. But the other four are health and wellness. So the typical ones of taxes, estate planning, retirement income planning, those are probably no surprise to your audience because they're critical to being able to afford those nice themed restaurants we just spoke about. But on the flip side, diet, exercise, sleep, and stress reduction are also things we want our clients to be mindful of, because without those, you won't get to enjoy the golden years and you won't get to enjoy all the money you work so hard to save and spend. So the balance part is four of them financial and four of them are health related, and that's in the scorecard that our clients fill in when they want to do a review with us.
That makes so much sense. Now, you have a definition of generational wealth and health. Tell me what that is.
Yeah, so on the generational wealth, you can look at it as, passing down money, right, from parent to child to grandchild. But I would also argue, rather than just writing the check, if they're fortunate enough to have the money, they can also pass down what I call the blueprints, right, the DNA for the family, so that the next generation knows about any health concerns early on. That's what I call passing down wisdom. So, example, in my family, and my mom is 92, and God bless her, she's still alive. She's the tribute to my book. But I knew early on that my father and uncle had diabetes growing up. So maybe that got me into martial arts. Maybe they got me focused on that. So I knew I had to be hypersensitive so that I didn't end up, and I haven't ended up, thankfully, with that outcome. But number two, I want to make sure that my children and the next generation, that if that were to run in the family, so you can pass down money, you can pass down, cars and real estate, but imagine passing down the gift of mental well-being or health and wellness. That to me is a gift that could last generations.
Yeah, and your job as a wealth manager is primarily to help your clients build wealth, but do you find people are receptive to your message about the health side of the coin?
Yeah, Ashley, great question. So early on, I got a number of expected quizzical looks, right, from clients when I was working on the manuscript. I was running this by them. Some of them were like, I kind of get where you're going, but I'm not too sure. And as they saw the finished product, a number of them, percentage-wise, understood that where this was going was it's about them, right? I want them to be CEO of their own health. I want them to take the steps of the right direction. I can bring them to the door of health and wellness, but they have to open that door and go through it. And more, it's been resonating with them. I even have a client recently who reminded me of getting this, this recent tracker. One's for the finger called the Oura Ring, and the client's excited that that's going to track their sleep now. And we're going to share that when we do a review. Or another client is excited that they went and got their blood test done early to make sure that things were healthy. At the same time, we were talking about their 401k on one hand. We're also talking about, do they have a game plan to spend the money and stay healthy in doing so? So it seems that people are sort of getting the idea in the end, but they have to take the journey, right? I like to say I'm not a doctor, I just play one on TV, right? They have to take the journey. But I can prod them and remind them of the steps that should be important to take.
I love that. This just seems like it encompasses everything that we definitely need. And Tome, thank you so much for being here and sharing this with myself and the audience. I know somebody gained something from this, and we will definitely be getting out to pick up that book today.
Thank you, Ashley. Have a great rest of the day.
You too.